Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Budgeting Nari and I'm really happy to be here with you today. I just wanted to show you how I do my budget every month, and while my income is fixed, I do tend to get a little bit of bonus here and there. So that's why I like to plan my budget every day and at the start of the month, right? So this is income that has come in from the month of April. So I get paid by the end of each month, and I do have some rollover as well, right? Every month. So the rollover amount for this month, that the starting balance, right, which was 22,327 rupees, and my regular income from my work is 95,000 rupees. I do work in a corporate job, so I do have a certain regular income, and then I also get extra income in the months of May and June. So for the month of May, I did get my leave encashment, which means that the leaves that I didn't take got encashed, and that's why I got 42,942. And then I also got some cash gifts from relatives and friends, which gives me a total of 1,60,269 rupees to work with. I In my budget tracker, I only tracked my fixed expenses. I don't track my variable expenses. Here, I also track my investments separately, which I'll be showing you. So my fixed expenses for my groceries is 65,000. Sorry, my pardon, 6,500, and for my household is 10,000. Household includes everything like cleaning supplies, home renovations, any things that we need to buy for the house, or anything that my husband and I would share commonly, right? Like bed sheets, etc. So that's what household. It's an all-encompassing category for me. That's why the budget is quite high for that. Transport is 5,000. I do live in a metro city, so I commute to work with public transport or auto or Uber. So that's why I do budget in about 5,000 around for that. For my medical expenses, I also budget in around 10,000. I do have a couple of chronic illnesses, so I do have medications that cost quite a lot. That's why my budget for medical is also high, and that's 10,000 bucks. I know for the month of May that this is gonna go higher because I am due to renew my prescriptions on a couple of medications at the same time. So I'm very much anticipating that my medical bill would be higher. For spending, it's 7,500. This is personal spending, so this includes my hygiene products, my cosmetic, skincare, clothing that I need to buy, any gifts that I need to give, etc. Right? So this is all my personal spending, and this is also an encompassing category. And I've budgeted around 4,000 for takeout, which includes hotels, going out with friends, getting takeout if I'm tired after work, etc. So that's my fixed expenses that I've budgeted for, which gives me an expenditure of every month of around 43,000, and that gives me a total saving, which is my income minus my expenses of around 1,17,269 rupees. You might be wondering why I don't have rent or household help bills, etc., because those are taken care of by my husband. I budget for purely the household things. Coming on to my investment tracker, I do invest in five different streams. I currently don't invest in the stock market or crypto or anything of that sort. My investments are in gold, PF, which is basically my retirement fund, PPF, which is public provident fund, as well as you know my P2P, which is peer-to-peer loans, and then any kinds of deposits, so a recurring deposit, fixed deposit, or any other kind of deposits that I make, like say for example in a high yield savings account. So for gold, month on month, I calculated the interest rate as 5.6% because that's how much the rates tend to change. I currently have 60 grams. I aim to buy 100 grams a year. So currently I have 60 because I bought this just in the month of April. I have budgeted zero for gold this month, in the month of May. For PPF, the average interest rate is around 7.1%. I currently have around 4 lakh 80 something thousand in my account, and this month again I've budgeted zero because I just put in my PPF for the month of April in the month of April. For PF, which is something that gets deducted from my salary automatically, I do track this because my employer matches it at 100%, and I have maxed out the limit for my tax slab. So I pay 6,900 something from my salary, and my employer gives me 100% match. I currently have around 1,30,000 in it, and at the end of this month, I am anticipating having 1,43,000. So that figure comes from the fact that it's 6,909 times 2 because I give 6,900 and my employer matches that. For P2P, the average interest rate is around 9%, and this is something I've just started this month. I mean, literally today. So I've put in 1 lakh in that. So my budgeted amount, my current balance, and new balance all look the same. For my RDFD deposits, I currently do have a recurring deposit which I put 20,000 in each month, and this recurring deposit is due to end in the month of June. So I've reached my limit, which is 2,40,000, which gives me a total in terms of investments of 4,83,818 rupees. All right, so moving on into the investment tracker. So this investment tracker allows me to look at everything at a glance, instead of my monthly budget. So I can keep a track of all of my investments by these circles. So for gold, because I have 60 grams and there's 33 circles, I'm going to be coloring in about 18 circles, uh, which represents, each circle represents 3.3 grams here. For PPF, because I have budgeted 0 for it, I'm not going to be coloring in any circle because the start date is the 1st of April and the end date is the 1st of April next year. So no circles will be colored for PPF. For PF, because I'm going to be putting in around 6,909, and my employer will be putting in, I've colored in 3 circles. For P2P loans, I've colored in 3 circles. Each circle represents 30,000 something. So 1 lakh is equal to 3 circles. And for my deposits, I am at the tail end of this. This is the last month that I'll be putting in 20,000. So that way it allows me to color in the maximum amount of circles. I did debate not putting this in because it's going to end next month, but it's again very motivating to see how far we've come in because I've been doing this for over a year. So I thought it would be a fun exercise to color in the circles for this one as well. So that investment tracker gives me an at a glance view, and this is my investment planning in terms of how much budget I have left over and how much can go where. Anyways, thank you all for so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.